So I'm going to give you an example for my own writing style that played out. And again, then we're going to do this live, kind of in an exercise together tonight that we're going to do, and then we'll have some work time to work on it. So this is an example. So this is basically an inspirational piece from me. This is a literal screenshot of my Facebook page. You can see that's me up there. I don't check my notifications, hence the 20 plus notifications. But this was a post that a friend of mine named Dave Weinberg posted. And the title of it was How to Make a Montreal-Style Bagel. Now the reason this inspired me wasn't because I'm a huge bagel fan. It wasn't because I'm a huge Dave fan, although I do really like Dave. The reality is that when I was in my early 20s, I got the chance to live in Montreal for about 5 months. Now, this particular bagel shop, which my French is terrible, so I can't pronounce it, but that particular bagel shop is like the best bagel shop probably I've ever been to. It's amazing. If any of you guys have sort of, there's a bagel shop here in DC called Call Your Mother. Have you guys ever been to Call Your Mother? It's amazing. It's sort of the second best bagel shop behind this one. Now, this place is amazing, and so I saw this post in my feed, and it inspired me to sort of say, wow, that's really interesting. Now, the secret of this piece, a 2-minute Facebook video was all it was. It told the story of the bagel shop owner. His name's Joe Moreno. Now, Joe, again, sort of walked the reporter through exactly how he makes his bagels. Like, not like hiding the ball or anything. Like, he literally, this is like the best bagel shop in the world. And he walks us through from the moment of how he makes the dough, how he like does it, how he puts the things on it, like how he puts it in the water, how much time. He's like literally, the person who's interviewing him asks him, what temperature that you cook that at again? And he like tells them. And I'm like sitting there thinking like, oh my God, like you've just given your whole secret sauce away. Like like in a world that feels like everyone is like sort of trying to keep things private and secret, how is this guy doing this one? And the thing that struck me, the quote that struck me the most, is so this place is like famous for sesame seed bagels. Like the bagels there are just the most, like it's literally like you can't see the bagel because there's so many sesame seeds on it. And the interviewer, the reporter asks him, how do you make the bagels, the seeds stick? And he says, oh, well, we use honey water so the sesame seeds stick better. And like, I'm sure tons of people were like, oh my God, writing that one down right there, right? And so I thought to this sort of thing in this way, I was like, wow, like the openness that this guy shows is just amazing. Like, what is the point of that one? And it really like inspired me. And so I thought to myself a lot about this idea here that like the openness was really powerful, was a really important thing for me that I wanted to understand more of. This was the sort of thing. And so as I continued to think about it here, oops, let me let that go away. As I continued to think about it, I had this moment of this sort of inspiration nugget. And so these are, again, the notes that I wrote. As I wrote it down, I said, this is the link to it. And the truth is like, but I only thought that maybe I could write 150 or 200 words. The video was only 2 minutes. Like I can't write much more than exactly what he said. And so it didn't feel like it was that robust. But for whatever reason, it inspired me. And so I wrote it in my content index of this thing. Story of Bagel Shop. Here's the link. Sort of Joe Moreno, and then this is the quote that struck me. This was sort of what I did. Again, I was on my phone, I just saw this sort of thing, I just put it in my content index. And so when you have these moments, again, sort of Audrey talking about it being inspired by something that she saw, just add it to your index. Don't worry about it too much yet. Put the link, put the sort of summary of it, and maybe put the quotes that inspire you, but don't worry too much about it.